Ouch! Look who triggered every alarm. Surprise, not the loud kind, the quiet one. They didn't argue, they tested, again and again. Different rooms, different badges, same cold eyes. You smiled, they froze, profiles stacked, graphs spiked, pens stopped moving. Someone whispered, "Run it again." They did. New agency, cleaner walls, sharper knives, same result, red stamp, heavy ink. Do not proceed, not because you failed, because you didn't fit. No leverage found, no fear located, no obedience detected. They weren't hunting threats, they were hunting limits, and you had none. They could touch, so they closed folders, lowered voices, changed posture, because when every system agrees on one thing, it's not a warning, it's a confession. They called it routine. Soft chairs, warm lights, smiling faces. Look who showed up. No cuffs, no pressure, no drama. That was the trick. You weren't summoned, you were invited. Coffee offered, jokes exchanged, names forgotten on purpose. They wanted casual. You noticed precision, every question, too clean, too harmless. Background stuff, daily habits, small preferences. Ouch, they thought small. You answered slowly, not careful, unbothered. That bothered them. Pens paused, eyes lifted, timing shifted. They said, "Standard intake." I laughed, quietly, because standard doesn't watch your breathing. Standard doesn't mirror posture. Standard doesn't test silence. They smiled, you smiled back, but yours was heavier. They expected nerves, micro, tells, helpful mistakes. You gave nothing, not resistance, not compliance, just presence. That's when the room leaned in, heartbeat monitors. They didn't mention cameras you didn't see, just conversation. They said, "Sure, conversation doesn't." Loop questions, 3 ways. Conversation doesn't change temperature mid-sentence. You felt it then, the shift. Their casual masks slipped sideways, not fear yet. Curiosity, the dangerous kind, they underestimated. The quiet ones always do. I could see it, that flicker, the thought they hate, having this one's different. They tried humor, you didn't bite. They tried authority, you didn't flinch. They tried silence, that was worse, because you lived there. So the test ended early, not officially, never officially. They thanked you, stood up too fast, avoided eye contact, routine screening. They lied again. As you walked out, someone whispered behind glass, "Flag it." And just like that, the game changed. You didn't feel proud, you didn't feel scared, just amused. Because the first screening was never about what you know, it was about whether you could be read. And you left them with a blank page they couldn't turn. New faces, sharper collars, different badges. Next agency, they said, like it was routine. Ouch, it wasn't. Hallways colder, floors polished, like teeth, too clean. You walked in, and the air shifted. They greeted you, polite, professional, eyes scanning for cracks you didn't have. They offered forms, tables too wide, chairs too low, every detail calculated to make you small. You smiled. They blinked. Questions began, familiar patterns, slight twists, little traps. In phrasing, Joker laughs, softly behind the curtain. Oh, they think new walls change the game. They checked histories, crossed data streams. Red flags lit up, on screens. You couldn't see. You weren't hiding. You were present, but not predictable. They whispered between themselves. Fingers tapped silently. One analyst sighed, too loud. Another froze, mid-sentence. The swap was supposed to reset control, but control had already left the room. They tried hierarchy, new titles, cold authority. You didn't respond. They tried familiarity, repeated questions. You answered differently. Each time, patterns failed. Every calculation eroded. Ouch. That's when Joker smiles widest, because the beauty isn't in chaos. It's in order that refuses to exist. They sent notes, small, urgent notes slipped under doors. You didn't read them. You didn't need to. They didn't know what to expect or how to measure it. The swap was meant to confuse you. Instead, it exposed them. By the time you left, someone somewhere had already whispered, "This is not normal." And that's exactly how it should feel. They thought moving agencies would reset the puzzle. Instead, the puzzle laughed, and the Joker always wins when the pieces don't fit. Folders, files, stacks on desks, all color-coded, all labeled, red, bright, menacing. You didn't see it at first, just a stack of paper, just bureaucracy. Ouch, it wasn't bureaucracy. Someone whispered, "Cross-reference everything." Another muttered, "Merge the profiles." Pens scribbled furiously. Screens flickered. They called it the compilation phase, a clean summary of who you were. But the summaries failed. Red ink bled across the page, notes circled, arrows pointed to nothing. They tried logic, charts, graphs, probability curves, risk factors. Nothing measured, nothing predicted. Joker leaned back in the shadows, smiling, clapping softly, with one finger, because you couldn't be stacked. You couldn't be charted. You didn't fit their neat little boxes. They whispered between themselves. Analysts glanced at each other with that flicker of fear. What's happening? Is it a mistake? Rerun the profile. It didn't change. Red folders piled higher, ink thicker, their frustration mounting, eyes darting, sweat unnoticed under lights. Labels meant control. Control failed. They tried assumptions. History predicts behavior. Psychometrics assess tendencies. You laughed quietly. In your mind, not out loud. That would be too obvious. They didn't know what to call you. Monster, genius, paradox, all wrong. And the Joker is always pleased when definitions fail. Because definitions are cages. You are not caged. Somewhere, a senior analyst stamped the folder. Read, "Do not proceed." They didn't know why they wrote it, only that it was true. The room hummed with tension, a quiet rebellion of paper and ink. You walked past, ignored the folders, ignored their panic. But the folders followed you, every glance, every hesitation. Ouch. That's when the game really begins. The red file isn't about you, it's about them. And right now, they have nothing at all to contain what just walked out. You don't resist. You don't comply. That's the trick. Ouch. They didn't see it coming. Every system designed to predict, to control, to trap, all failed. They called it the paradox subject. A title whispered, like a warning. Analysts leaned in. Monitors blinked red. Graphs fractured under invisible pressure. You sat there, calm, eyes steady, posture casual, hands empty. Yet they trembled, because no one expected absence of error to be its own rebellion. Joker smirks. From the edges? Chaos? No, this is poetry. They tried classification, logic, history, personality arrays. Nothing fit, nothing worked. Data spat errors. Profiles contradicted themselves. All calculations collapsed. Someone typed faster. Someone whispered frantically. Someone muttered, "This shouldn't happen. Ouch." That's the sound of their certainty cracking. Control faltered. Authority wavered. Their perfect system revealed itself as fragile. The room smelled of panic, not loud panic, quiet panic, like ice cracking beneath velvet. They tried to provoke. You didn't react. They tried distraction. You didn't move. They tried fear. You didn't flinch. And that's when the paradox hit. You existed completely outside their definitions, a subject too coherent to categorize, too quiet to dominate. Joker chuckles, observe carefully. They're unraveling in front of you. Every whispered speculation added weight to your calm. Every hurried note failed to reach the reality you carried effortlessly. They sought a threat, found none. They sought control, lost it. Red lights, silent alarms, all useless now. The paradox subject isn't violent, isn't loud, isn't predictable. It simply is. And in that stillness, the game shifts. Ouch. They realize too late. You are the variable. They cannot measure. The pattern they cannot break. The power they cannot contain whispers behind glass. Voices raised just enough to be heard without admitting panic. Ouch. That's the first crack, analysts argued. Data clashed. Red ink met blue. Probability charts collided. This is impossible, someone hissed. No precedent. Another countered. A third muttered. Flag it, contain it, terminate it. Hierarchy faltered. Authority wavered. Decisions splintered into ego, fear, pride. The Joker smiles in the empty corner. Observe. They think they are gods, facing a mortal. Ha! They debated endlessly. Patterns, history, psychometrics, behavioral markers. None worked. Some demanded repetition, some demanded deletion, some demanded explanation. No one dared to face the truth. You sit quietly, unmoving, watching them unravel, breathing measured, calm enough to make them sweat. They tried to intimidate, they tried persuasion, they tried collective reasoning. Nothing reached you. The paradox eye, contagious. Their certainty fractures with every glance at you, every silent calculation, mocked by your presence. Ouch, do you hear it? The sound of control falling like dominoes. A senior analyst argues with a junior. The junior cites data, the senior cites experience. Neither notices the irony. All data and experience fail together. Voices rise, hands gesture frantically. Monitors flash red, the room vibrates with a tension you don't belong to. They wanted clarity, they wanted dominance, they wanted answers. Instead, they got doubt, confusion, conflict, and every second you remain still, unfazed. Their internal argument strengthens your position. The Joker whispers through the cracks. Watch them eat themselves. So small, so loud, so beautifully lost. No one notices the subtle shift. You haven't moved, and yet the room bends around your stillness. Ouch. The internal argument is over before it ends because the solution was never theirs to give. And the silent observer sits smiling as the mighty argue over shadows they cannot grasp. Silence. Not the awkward kind, the official kind. Chairs stop moving. Pens stop scratching. Breaths become counted. Ouch. That's the moment. A single folder slides across the table, red, too red. No one claims it, no one needs to, because everyone already knows. They don't vote, they don't debate, they don't escalate. They retreat. The stamp comes out slow, heavy, final. Do not proceed. Not whispered, not argued, declared. Joker grins, wide, satisfied. Ah, when systems choose survival over curiosity. This isn't failure. They don't understand that yet. Failure means they learned something. This is recognition. They tried extraction, they tried leverage, they tried mapping. Nothing attached. So they mark you, the only way left. Hands off, containment without walls, distance without exile, avoidance dressed. As protocol, because proceeding means exposure, and exposure means weakness. They reframe it internally. Non-engage, low priority, unclassifiable. Cute lies. The truth is shorter. You outrank the process by existing outside it. The room feels smaller now, ceilings lower, authority shrinks. They won't look at you. Eye contact is an invitation, and they know it. You stand, no escort, no instructions. The red folder stays behind. That's the irony, the warning. ISNT for you, it's for them, Joker whispers. As the door opens, power isn't taken, it's recognized too late. They log the outcome. archive the footage. Seal the incident, but nothing seals what already moved through. Do not proceed doesn't mean stop. It means we are no longer in control. And as you step out, unbothered, unchanged, the system exhales, because the most dangerous subject isn't the one that attacks. It's the one everyone agrees to leave alone. Doors close, softly, carefully, like they're afraid. To make noise, ouch. That's respect. No alarms, no pursuit, no follow-up. Just distance. Hallways empty faster than they should. Eyes turn away. Footsteps change direction. You don't rush. You never do, because nothing is chasing you. Behind sealed rooms, they rewrite language, not reports, not conclusions. Warnings, new protocols born from your absence, new rules shaped around one anomaly. You. Joker chuckles. Low and slow. Graduation day. And no ceremony. Your name isn't used, not spoken, replaced with phrases, subject withdrawn, non-engagement advised, risk undefined. Fear loves euphemisms. They tell themselves, the system worked, it didn't. The system adapted after you passed through. That's the difference. Cameras replay footage, paused on your stillness, rewound, paused again. They search for tells, cracks, errors, find none. Meetings end early. Now, decisions slow down, confidence hesitates. Every time a profile doesn't fit, they remember. Not consciously, instinctively. You leave no shadow. That's the mistake. You leave a gap, a silent measurement. They can't fill. Outside, the world moves the same. People talk loud, power pretends, control performs. Nothing changed, except everything that matters. Joker's final smile cuts the air. They'll never chase you. They'll never forget you. You walk on, unmarked, unbothered. Not because you won, because the game ended when they realized they were never the ones playing. And somewhere deep in sealed archives, a red folder gathers dust. Still stamped, still final. Do not proceed. Silence follows you, longer than footsteps. Ouch. That kind of silence rewrites rooms. They don't debrief properly. They can't. Language breaks down when certainty dies. Someone suggests a follow-up. Another shuts it down too fast because curiosity is expensive. After survival wins, your presence becomes a reference point, not written, felt, a calibration error. They never fixed. Every future subject is measured against a moment they refuse to name. Not like that one, not even close. Proceed. You change the threshold by passing through it. Joker laughs quietly. See? You don't need to return to haunt them. They already flinch at calm. They already distrust. Confidence without noise. Power used to mean force. Now it means restraint. You taught them that without teaching. That's the cruelty. No revenge taken. No dominance displayed. Just existence. So precise. It destabilized authority. And somewhere, deep in reinforced silence, someone finally admits, we didn't stop it. We recognized it too late. Because recognition is irreversible. You're already gone, already elsewhere, already beyond their next protocol. And the system, it keeps running. Slow, were careful, looking over its shoulder, not for danger, for you.